Ciao Bellas, and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time, man, you've been missing out. You need to join the party, hit that subscribe button. No, but seriously, I'd love if you would stick around, and you can do that by scrolling down a little, hitting that red subscribe button. And if this is not your first time, thank you. Y'all already know you're a part of the fam already. I appreciate you so much for sticking around. Today is my 37-week pregnancy update. Guys, I'm officially full term. Like, literally, he could come at any point now. Like, any day now, he could be here. 37 weeks is considered full term. My doctor said that if he came at any point now, you know, she'd have no issue with that. No extra time in the hospital. He's fully developed. He's fine. So, any day now. Like, literally, it could go down at any point, which is terrifying and exciting all at the same time, because it's just so unpredictable, and I'm such a planner, and I like to know when things are happening. I like to have a plan. I like to be prepared. So this is just another step in my journey that has taught me patience and taught me that I do not have control over anything. So we're pretty excited. We're ready. Hospital bags are packed. Car seats installed, all that good stuff. We chose a pediatrician, which I'll talk about that a little bit. Met her and I actually liked her. I felt like the more controversial things that I asked her about, she kind of was very politically correct on. She kind of stayed very neutral and not really pulling one way or the other in any extreme. And but one thing that she did say that I'm happy about is she said she is very conservative when it comes to giving kids like medication, antibiotics and things like that. So that sat well with me, because I'm not a huge medicine taker, and I would like to be able to discuss more natural ways of healing things before we jump to medication when it comes to my kids as well. So that was something that we were on the same page with, that was important to me. So we're going to end up going with her, and you know, we'll see how that goes. We're not stuck with any one person. If after he's born and after we've had a couple of visits, if I don't feel like it's a good fit, I could always change. So yeah, that's that with the pediatrician. I actually had my 37-week appointment this morning, and how did that go? So, a couple of things. She did measure my fundal height, and like she does every appointment. And of course, for some reason, I always forgot to ask her about that when she would do it. I never asked her what she was measuring or what the numbers were and all of that stuff. So I finally remembered to ask her about it today, and she told me it was the fundal height, and they basically are measuring to see how big you are, how big the baby is, but more so she's comparing to the last time to make sure that baby is growing. So obviously, every time that she's done it, it's been fine, because she's never said there was an issue or anything. I just never asked about it. And so I asked her about it today, and she said that, of course, he's measuring bigger, which she's like, I'm not surprised. Again, look at you and your husband. And for anybody that's new, I am 5'11". My husband is 6'8", so we are not little people by any means. We're both pretty tall, and we were both athletes, all that stuff. So she was like, you know, no surprise there that he's measuring bigger. She also did check my cervix. She checked it last time too. And we're at the point now where our appointments are every week. So I was there last week, and she checked it, and she checked me today. And I've been having Braxton Hicks contractions pretty often. And she said, even though I'm contracting, my cervix is still closed, but it is starting to thin, and he is low. So she could feel his head, like not like literally feel it, because she said my cervix is still closed, but she could feel where his head is, that it's, you know, pretty much right there, pretty low. Which I told her, yeah, I can feel it too. So I did mention to her about the pubic bone pain coming back, and if there was anything above what I'm already doing that I could do for that. she basically said no. The only thing that's gonna permanently fix it is getting him out. So I may be dealing with this for the duration. I'm hoping that it doesn't get any worse. Right now it is tolerable as far as, you know, I can walk slowly and not a whole lot of movement. It's worse. It's the worst when I'm trying to like get into bed, when I have to try and swing my legs into bed, or when I'm rolling over in bed, and if I'm walking too fast. So things that I can control and kind of, you know, keep at moderation. She said try to not be on my feet for long stretches at a time. So winding down here, 3 more weeks, that's it. That's all we got is 3 more weeks. So I'm going to try to take it a little more easy these last 3 weeks. Like I said, got the hospital bags packed. Still a couple more things I want to do in his room, but nothing major. So right now it's just gonna be a lot of preparing my body, my mind, my spirit, all of that for this little guy's arrival and getting everybody ready for that. My sister is flying in about a week to come and spend. She's gonna spend a month with me, guys. So I'm so excited. Kind of hoping that he does come early so that the majority of that month he's actually here and she'll be here to help. And my mom is gonna fly in a week after she comes, which would be, I think, 2 days before his actual due date. So gonna have some hands on deck, and hopefully he doesn't decide to go past due date or anything like that, so that I have help here while he's here. And another awesome blessing, my husband will be taking a month, well, not completely off, he'll take a week completely off, but then he'll work from home for a month. So yeah, I got bases pretty much covered on help and hands. And of course my daughter, who will be 14 soon, is here and is ready and willing and excited to help out. So I'm blessed, fortunate to have so much help, be immediately around when he's here. Looking forward to that. So yeah, plans are all in place. We are ready for little baby Davis to get here, and we're just waiting for his arrival anxiously. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much the update for this week. I have another appointment next week. I'll be excited to see if there's any progress as far as cervix change and all of that, getting closer to delivery. And of course, I will update you guys as soon as this little guy decides to make his appearance. If it's before my next update, then you'll know, because I'll probably disappear. But if not, I'll see you guys next week for my 38-week update. All right, love y'all. Ciao.